put together a career-best string of 4 games in which he's hit 3 3-pointers or more. Billy Donovan's team has shot 49.5% from the floor over the last 3 games. Donovan says we could be better at the defensive end of the floor. The Brooklyn Nets, anchored by the big man Brook Lopez, had 6 3-pointers against the Knicks their last time out, but having Jeremy Lin back in the lineup has really stabilized things for their first-year head coach Kenny Atkinson.
That at this morning's shoot-around, and Doug McDermott told me the fact that he did makes them ready for tonight. Also, he said Brooklyn is playing better. The weather is bad. You don't know what the atmosphere is going to be like in here tonight, so they have to bring their own energy. Brian?
Leslie, a pretty good crowd here. I suspect that a fair number of them have come to watch Russell Westbrook play. Steven Adams and Lopez will tip it off here. And the first touch to Big Blue as we welcome into Thunder basketball tonight from Barclays Center in Brooklyn, New York. At the end of the regular season with the Thunder last year, and then made that run to the Western Conference Finals with them. Jeremy Lin denied the rim by Adams, but then he kicks it outside to Lopez, and he scores it from 3. Now check this out.
Their worst at fouling.
Pick and roll. And the stuffer finish for Adams. Jeremy Lin playing a 2-man game with their young 3-man Karis LeVert out of Michigan. Then Lin driving straight to the rim to score with the rebound. Westbrook over the top. Gibson got behind the defense and scores. The Thunder running again. Westbrook again over the top. You can't stop this. Timeout, Brooklyn. Another miss, another rebound for Westbrook, who has 4 assists. Robertson by himself, left completely alone on the baseline. He has scored in double figures in 6 of the Nets' last 7 games. He only played 21 games because of a hamstring injury. He came over as a free agent from Charlotte. Boy, Oladipo got that mid-range going.
He had a nice article about him today. He's one of those 22-year-old, rookies in this league.
Oh, he's there. A steal, a save, leads to a run-out basket. The rookie started that, but then behind the defense, there's Adams.
On that play.
Lin's dribble penetration has given the Thunder some problems. Here he scores on the flip. They called their revival under the 10-day pickup Linsanity. Remember that?
Right, absolutely.
Gibson, nice post move.
Isaiah Gibbs left him with one-on-one coverage.
9 points on 4 or 5 shooting. You see the Thunder is tearing it up 8 of 10 from the floor. Lopez.
And that's what the Nets want to do in transition. Spread you out, take shots. They're not really a post-up team.
Gibson.
For Todd's Gibson.
LeVert underneath the basket. Spins one way, then the other to lose Adams and scores. Karis LeVert making a really good early impression here. In transition, Westbrook for 3.
As Russell Westbrook gets on the board from downtown.
LeVert steps back to the 3-point line, scores.
And he has answered many questions this season.
Sean Kilpatrick is onto the floor along with the former Utah Jazz. Westbrook going to work on another one of the young Nets. Spencer Dinwiddie scored in 1. Quincy Acey, the former Baylor Bear, screening for Kilpatrick, who will attack, separate from Cantor, and score. Booker checked by Sabonis. He stayed right with him, but Trevor Booker
got that ball out of bounds.
Pretty close to a 5 count. Booker will gather, measure, and score it for 3.
I love it. He's just kids playing everything. He's doing everything right defensively, in the right place to be on that weak side help and defend without fouling.
McDermott outside for 3. Splash. Cantor creating space and scoring again.
The New York fans really recognize that and appreciate it as well.
Into the corner, Randy Foye for 3. Got it. Cantor going to work against Booker.
Well, that time 2 Thunder players forgot to get the rebound.
6 triples made in 8 attempts for the Nets. Oladipo gets his own back, attacks the rim, gets the rebound and scores. Beyond 7 points. Oladipo up and firing right down Main Street from 3. He provided a spark of his energy in the first quarter. That one left for Lopez. Oladipo. Brooklyn shooting 7 of 10 from distance. Westbrook deep, and he scores, and Russell's got a double-double. A point assist double-double, and 6 rebounds here with 3 minutes to go in the half. Westbrook goes into Lynn's body. Look at what Steven Adams found, and he scores. Good communication as Robertson gets the trap help from Adams and sends him back to guard Lopez. Jeremy Lin jumping into this one. The slot 3 falls, 8 made threes.
He can be a star in his role because he's not just settling for threes. He's getting back to slashing and cutting to the basket. He's figured out a way to play to his strengths, guys.
Domas Sabonis setting up Oladipo, the straightaway 3. Offensive rebound. Robertson gets it back from Abrinas in the near corner. Got it. The straightaway 3 over the outstretched hand of Alex Abrinas.
Just starting to stall their offense a little bit.
Abrinas steps away from Dinwiddie and knocks it down. Flying in to block it from behind. In transition, sí, señor! This is what you want to see. Your reserves at least maintaining, if not extending, leads. Foy jumping into this one off the whip pass to the wing, and he scores again. Randy Foy. Jab step, mid-range shot, bucket for Kanter. That's where he scored all of his points here in the ball game. Now he's up into Oladipo off the screen from Kanter. Oladipo at the free throw line scores.
Oh, that's a physical shot that he took.
Nobody yelled man on for Victor. Kanter firing over Lopez. 52 points. And a 9-point Thunder advantage. Westbrook checked by Lin. On the pick and pop. Gives it up to Kanter, who rattles it down. And his Kanter is hot, hot, hot. Lopez turned down the 3-point shot, but then
Except try to get that shot anywhere near the rim. West was hanging all over him. He's a really good defender on and off the ball.
He's going to set up Abrinas on the wing for 3, and he's got it. Russell needs 8 triple-doubles in the Thunder's last 15 regular season games. I would not bet against him on that. Clock now beginning to favor Oklahoma City. Gibson on the baseline. Got it. Big bucket for Taj Gibson, his first since the first quarter. In transition, Lin knocks down another triple that will be the 12th of the ball game for the Nets.
And that's the only thing that the Nets can throw at you right now. If you're the Thunder, that's what you want to defend against, because you found the algorithm to their half-court offense where you've been able to get stops.
There you go, using those big words again.
Look at how this game started. Both teams are shooting lights out. And what we were talking about at halftime is, is this a game of chicken? Who's going to flinch first?
Sustainability.
Absolutely. And coming out of the half, the Thunder were able to find
Oladipo.
After 7 losses. So, Brooklyn's playing the best they can.
And lesser organizations, the bottom, let's be honest about it. Lesser organizations, the bottom would have dropped out. Instead, the Thunder
is all gravy. This becomes a solid win for the Thunder all the way around with the 5 players in double figures.
Mike, I'm going to bang the drum for the defense one more time as Westbrook and company hold the Nets, who shot 57.5% in the first half from the floor. They're 10 of 31 in the run of play in the second half. Westbrook with his 33rd triple-double, saying hello to his old teammate Randy Foy. Randy Foy was a beloved figure in the Thunder locker room. Just a great guy.
He is. And he came up and said hello to us before the game. Nice to see him tonight.
Maybe